What's this train?
This, my dear, is the Spirit's train. They entrusted us with its keeping.
How did you know that? And you can hear me? Are you the sage of this tower?
Well, I wouldn't put it exactly that way. But I do watch over the Tower of Spirits. My name is Angine.
Am I glad to see you? There's something we have to talk to you about.
Yes, that pallor you're sporting is quite frightful. One might even call it rather hideous, in fact.
Hideous? How dare you?
I see that feistiness runs in your family, my dear. But there's no need to get your feathers all ruffled.
Oh. Did you know someone in my family?
Feisty and bright, just like she was. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Yes, I knew one of your ancestors. I met her when she had just arrived here. She and I were friends for a very long time.
My family first arrived here about a century ago. Were you already here in this tower then, Angine?
That's a story for another time, my dear. Right now we must discuss a matter more grave. Tell me, do you know the story of this tower?
Only what the folk tales say. Long ago, the spirits of the good and the Demon King were embroiled in a never-ending war. In the end, the spirits could not defeat him. But they did manage to imprison him in this tower.
It's not chains or bars that keep him imprisoned, but an energy that flows between the tower and the 4 temples that surround it.
Oh, of course, Angine, then the spirit tracks.
Correct, my dear. The spirit tracks carry that energy. If the tracks are lost, the tower's energy will fade. And so will the Demon King's prison. And that's just what the evil ones are after. They aim to resurrect Maladus, the Demon King. Right now, my strength maintains his shackles. But it's only a matter of time until they're broken. Of course, in order to resurrect Maladus, they need one other key ingredient. A vessel from the royal line of ancient Hyrule, with sacred power coursing through its veins. Yes, Maladus requires you in order to return, but only your shell, my dear. It would be the only vessel suitable for him to inhabit.
No! The Demon King is going to run around in my body? Ugh, that's too disgusting for words! We have to stop them. We can't let the Demon King return.
My thoughts exactly, my dear. At the top of this tower is your body. The Demon King's spirit is also there. To prevent him from possessing your body, you must fortify his prison. To do this, restore the energy between the temples and this tower. In other words, restore the tracks between here and the temples.
But how? How do we restore the spirit tracks?
The answer lies above us in the floors of this tower. 4 stone rail maps are enshrined there. You must retrieve them. As you know, this tower connects our kingdom. Right now the tower is filled with an evil energy. If you can get far enough to retrieve a rail map, a portion of the tracks will be restored. Start your search by climbing the stairs.
Of course, thank you, Angine. You have a very important mission ahead of you. The kingdom is in danger. We're all counting on you. You understand the gravity of the situation, don't you? You must find the sacred rail maps in this tower. I'll wait for you here. That's what princesses have always done. From what I understand, it's kind of a family tradition. No big need to be scared. Just buck up and get moving.
Ahem. Sorry to interrupt such an, enthusiastic pep talk, but ascending this tower alone would be impossible. There are traps set to snag trespassers, not to mention that pesky little monster infestation.
Is that so? Well, I feel terrible for asking, but... Anjean, can you guide Link upstairs?
Have you already forgotten what I said? I have my hands full just keeping the tower together. I'm sorry, my dear, but I just can't leave my post.
Then what should we do? Should we go back and get Alfonso? Oh, but he's wounded. Teacher? The captain of the castle guard? But I suppose there's no time for that, is there?
What if you went with him, my dear?
Me? Go with him? But I'm not sure how much help I'd be in this state.
Well, my dear, this kingdom is your responsibility. You mustn't ever forget that. I'm sure you'll find a way to help out somehow.
Well, alright. We better get going then, Link.
Hey guys, my name is Infinite Service. Like more, let's play the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. So in the last episode, we got here to the Tower of Spirits, met Anjean, and she's saying that we need to go up the tower to retrieve a rail map or something. So yeah. Blah blah, okay. Well, let's go, I guess. Up the stairs right over here, and yeah. So, in this episode, we're gonna discover the tower. So this is what it looks like inside the tower. Let's head over to the door. Alright, let's go. What really sucks is that, for some reason, this game switches between, double screen and one screen with a map on top, and it sucks because I have to keep on switching that out in editing, but, eh. Alright, well, let's go through the door. Floor 1. Look at the giant doors, okay, they look really heavy, I don't think okay. I don't think whoa! Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? I've never seen a monster so ferocious looking at that one, Link. Link, let's get out of here, oh wait, oh, no, we're gonna walk really slow because you were slow, no. Alright. Well, that was weird. What's the matter? You look as pale as a ghost. Though giving the company you've been keeping, perhaps no surprise. I see what you did there. And Jean, there's a person monster up there with a great big sword. I don't know how we can possibly defeat it. Sounds like a phantom, my dear. They're guardians of the Tower of the Spirits. They look quite sincere. They won't harm anyone with a good heart. I know what I saw. It was definitely after us. Why would it think Link is evil? Because we're secretly the villain the entire time. Okay. No, I would hope not. That'd be a really bad plot twist. There's one possible explanation with the Tower of Spirits. Yeah, with the spirit tracks gone, perhaps an evil spirit has possessed the phantom. In that case, we might have trouble beating it. Hitting the phantom with the back of your sword should stop it for a little while, but first you need to gather all 3 tiers of light. That will power up your sword, then you'll be able to face the phantom. Collect the 3 tiers of light, then hit the phantom in the back. Sounds tricky. If anyone can do it, Link can. Aww. Well, thank you. Thanks for having so much confidence in a person you met like 2 minutes ago. Alright, let's go to try Link. Alright. So basically, if you guys have ever heard of this game, or if you ever played Phantom Hourglass, if you ever played Phantom Hourglass, this is pretty much the equivalent of the water. No, it wasn't called the water temple. Of the shit, I don't even know what it's called. You guys know what I mean, right? Don't you? You know the. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm so ashamed. But anyway, basically, this is an area we keep on returning to in the game. And we retrieve all 4 of the rail maps. Right now yeah, I can't talk. Forgive me. Right now we're retrieving the first one. Phantom is still here. Okay, got all 3 tiers of light. You'll see them up on the map right there. But as I'm going to go get them, I will explain this area really. We will keep on returning to this dungeon to get. And there's something. Yeah, something feels weird about this area. Princess Zelda, can you hear me, Anjean? Anjean. Yes, it's me, my dear. Listen. This area that you're in now is a safe zone, only protected by the spears. As long as you're in the safe zone, you are hidden from the enemy view. Furthermore, enemies cannot enter the safe zones. Make good use of safe zones for the phantoms. Okay, cool. So basically, if we stand, this phantoms can get us. Alright. But here is a tier of light. Now basically what I'm trying to explain, before I keep on getting interrupted by characters and me explaining the game, basically we keep on returning to this area of the game, and each time we do, we get a rail map. Now, when we get a rail map, we need to go to the dungeon of the area or the sector of the game that we get the rail map for. So right now we're about to get forest. There's gonna be I guess you can call it the forest temple. I think it's called the forest sanctuary that we're gonna be going after we get. What am I trying to say? After we get the rail map of this place. Now, okay, so hit that, and a bridge will appear. Great. We actually need that because to get that tier of light, then you need to roll around as fast as you can and hope the phantom doesn't see you. There you go. Awesome. There we go. At the last tier of light. Now you have all the tier of lights, sort of full of energy. Now you can attack the phantom by hitting him in the back. Alright, well, let's go do that. What would really suck is if the timer ran out while Link was over there. He'd just be eternally screwed. It's like, so what happened to that Link hero kid? Who cares? Well, let's sneak up behind you, hit you in the back.
Look out, Link! Link! What just happened? Don't look so scared, Link. It's me, it's Zelda. I don't know what happened there. But when I saw that phantom corner you, I just leaped out without even thinking. Oh, this is really not my day, is it? First, I lose my body, and now I look like a heap of scrap metal. Oh, did I mention it's kind of hot in here? Oh, wait a second.
It's me! Sorry, I had to.
Maybe I can be of some use to you like this. It's not exactly what you expect from a princess, but right now that can't really be helped. Come on, Link, let's get moving! We need to find my body. I mean, that rail map.
Okay. Well, anyway. So, this is basically how Zelda participates in the game. She becomes a phantom herself. Her soul possesses the phantom's body. That's how she's able to help us throughout the game without a body herself. Okay, well, Link, let's get this door open. We can do it together. See, if you try to open the door yourself, you can't, but you can guide her just as we did in the courtyard. Pushing the door, and they can both open it up together. It's funny because, actually now she's stronger than Link, so you wouldn't think the princess, I don't know. Like she said, you would not expect this from a princess, but I feel like they were very creative when they came up with this concept, because the Phantoms, they were first introduced in Phantom Hourglass, and for the person to come, for them to come up with that, I think it's quite clever. Now see, we can get over those spikes ourselves, but what Zelda can do, since she is in armor, she can actually walk over the spikes. And she's gonna tell me exactly what I just told you, so I'm gonna skip through. Okay. So she's gonna walk over there, and she is going to switch, which will put down the spikes. Now, there's many of these little puzzles in this dungeon, and like I said, you can hit this to switch back between the two. A lot of mini dungeons, a lot of little puzzles throughout this dungeon. And see, here's the thing with Phantom Hourglass is it had the same concept of, getting a map, going out, defeating the temple, then coming back. But see, here's the difference between Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. Is in Phantom Hourglass, you had to redo parts of the, I think it's called, I want to say it's called the Water Temple, but I don't think so. It was the Ocean King Temple, there you go. Pretty sure. You had to, every time you came back, you had to do parts of the Ocean Temple, of the Ocean King Temple you've already done. So it really sucked. But here, you don't have to go back through the other parts, and that's why they have, all the different doors, which we will get into later. Now, the things that I've been telling you, to tell you, how this game is going to be going along, some of you guys might consider those as spoilers. I really don't. It's not really a spoiler. It's like, it's how the game goes. Like, it's not like a plot twist or anything like that. It's how the game itself goes. Yeah, okay, I remember that. So she's probably gonna tell me again what I'm about to tell you. But you're gonna want her, get her to walk around, and you're going to want her to talk to the Phantom. Yep. But wait, I'm Phantom, so I can go chit chat with him and gossip. I know. I understand. Okay, so she's gonna walk over there, and she actually doesn't need to really talk to him yet. What she needs to do is go back into the safe zone and hit the switch, which will allow us to go. But see, here's the thing: this is the Phantom will see us. So what we need to get Zelda to do is come from about this angle right here, talk to him. So we need to go around. Something's different about you today, and roll back here. Well, there you go, easy enough. Go up the stairs, and this is the final room of this floor, or this section of the tower. But anyway, not really gonna get into that because I do want to kind of save a little bit of a surprise. Each time we go to a new section of this tower, this room will be at the end, and at the end of these rooms, in the middle of all these rooms, which, you know, there's one at the end of each section, you will find the map, or another map. Right now we have the Force Rail map. The Force Rail map, I said. The Force Rail map! Some of the Lost Spirits tracks are reappearing on it. Awesome. So great, now we can finally get around by train. Great job, Link. This must be the road map that Angie was talking about. Alright, and so you don't have to get through all of that to get back to the entrance. That would suck ass. Go into the blue light. Now, see, here's the thing, is that this section right here was quite easy. They get so much more difficult in the game, and actually, I classify this entire place as the most difficult temple in the game. It's not really called a temple, but like dungeon temple kind of thing. I classify it to be the hardest because there's so many tricks and puzzles, because each time we go here, it's gonna get harder and harder and harder. Trust me when I say that. Well, anyway, let's go back and talk to Angine. Got the rail map.
Ah, so you managed to obtain the rail map. You two just might be able to restore the spirit tracks in every realm.
But Anagine, the rail map only has a small part of the spirit tracks on it. Where are the temples you were talking about?
In each of the 4 realms is a temple. Look, my dear, the closest one is here. But I don't think you can make it to the temple as things are right now. The rail maps have imparted energy to a length of the spirit tracks here. But because of the Demon King's power, much of the energy was lost.
So, we can't go to the temples, Anagine?
Not yet, but there is a way to restore energy to the maps. You can ask my people to help you.
Your people, Anagine?
Indeed, we are called the Locomos. We are servants of the spirits. They have entrusted us with protecting the temples and the spirit tracks by playing our sacred instruments. We generate energy that powers the spirit tracks.
Sacred instruments?
Yes, and the spirit flute you hold is one of them.
This flute was a gift from my grandmother. I didn't know it had any powers. I'd only heard that it was something precious handed down from my ancestors.
Yes, and it was I who gave it to your ancestors, but only under the condition that they protect the land for all time. Of course, back then I didn't know things would take such a perilous turn. I'm glad that after all these years it has found its way into your hands.
I had no idea this flute was so important. My grandmother used to play it for me when I was a little girl. If I was sad or upset, the sound of the flute would make me feel better. But even so, I suppose its rightful place is with you, Anagine.
No, you two will have need of it. Please take it with you, for now. You must go and find the other Locomos and restore the energy of the rail maps. Once you do, the spirit tracks will reappear. Go to the forest first, where you must talk to Locomo Gage. South of the forest temple is a sanctuary where you can find Gage. He will be able to tell you where to go next.
Got it! Let's go, Link! Oh, but we don't have a train. How are we supposed to get to the forest?
You may take this. The train is a symbol of the spirits. People don't ordinarily ride around in it. But these are no ordinary circumstances. I'm sure the spirits wouldn't mind lending it to you.
Thank you, Anjean.
Okay. Well, now we have a new train. Awesome. Oh yeah, this is really cool right here is, since, okay, it might be a little bit of spoiler, but since the Tower of the Spirits is the center of all the land of Hyrule, or New Hyrule that we're in right now, each time we go here, it can just turn around and it takes us to the section we want to go. It's really cool. But so far we only have the poor section, so it really doesn't matter to us at this point. Selling power for the rail map. Okay. Trace your stylus. Got it, Link. Okay. So this is basically how you went around in Phantom Hourglass too. But I think I'm gonna end off the episode right here. So next time let's play the Legends of Zelda Spirit Tracks. We will head over here to where the Forest Sanctuary is, and I was wrong. This up no, cancel. This up here, right up there, that is the Forest Temple. I was wrong. This down here is the Forest Sanctuary. Well, anyway, I'm gonna end off the episode because it's been too long. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.